What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So as I told you, the fight between undefeated three-division world champion who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight, the WBA regular title at junior welterweight, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He will be facing off against undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia. 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. They will be facing off April 15th in Las Vegas, Nevada, either the T-Mobile Arena or the MGM Grand Garden. With that said, I've told you guys a few days ago that the fight will be announced very soon. They're looking to secure the undercard. They're also looking to secure the venue. With that said, another step in that direction, as I told you guys, is being set forth as one of Gervonta Tank Davis's trainers, mentors, big brother figures, Coach Kenny Ellis. His daughter, he has announced that his daughter, Mia Ellis, will be on the undercard, okay, of Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. So he told you Mia Ellis, who is 6 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 5 wins by way of knockout. She is 22 years of age, 5'9". She's an orthodox fighter, nicknamed the Killer Bee. Okay, she is Kenny Ellis's daughter. And Kenny Ellis took to social media. He said, "We are back. April 15th, the undercard, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia." Now, if you know anything about it, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's moving forward with GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions. He's parted ways from longtime a promoter, big brother, mentor figure in retired, legendary, iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mayweather Promotions. Okay, so now Gervonta Tank Davis, his last fight, January 7th in Washington, D.C., against WBA super featherweight world champion, Dominican star boxer Hector Garcia. Okay, that was January 7th in Washington, D.C., and Gervonta Tank Davis, he stopped Hector Garcia in the 9th round of that fight. Okay, so with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, that was his first fight without being with Mayweather Promotions. His first big pay-per-view event. He still was with PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman, and he has a deal with Showtime President of Sports Steven Espinosa. So he's moving forward with GTD, Gervonta Tank Davis's promotions, and this was his first event. So now, obviously, as he stated, Gervonta Tank Davis stated, and he's staying true to his word, that he is definitely looking to put on other fighters. Okay, he's trying to make a name for other fighters. He's trying to be the gateway for fighters that are unsuccessful in making a name for themselves, getting on big cards and making money for themselves. So Gervonta Tank Davis is doing big things within his community. He's doing big things, for the fighters, just like he wanted it to be done with him. He's on record. He stated that, he understands that Floyd Mayweather, is still living his life. He signed with Floyd Mayweather. He expected more from Floyd Mayweather. Okay. But Floyd Mayweather, he said, like, Floyd Mayweather was worrying about himself, as he should, because he was enjoying the fruits of his labor. He said, "I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to make sure that I help these fighters that need help, that are coming up, that need to make a name for themselves, to open the door." And he's doing so, obviously, with his relationship with Coach Kenny Ellis. And he's making sure that Mia Ellis, whom he looks at as a little sister, is going to be, getting showcased and going to get exposure, right? So he's returning the favor. This is what boxing is all about, okay? Regardless if you like Gervonta Tank Davis or not, regardless if you think he'll lose to a fighter X, Y, and Z, this is what it's about, okay? This is a huge part of what it's about. The fact that Gervonta Tank Davis is making sure that he helps the people, coming up behind him, right? He even reached out and, extended his hand and his reach to the Peterson brothers, okay, whom he came up behind, he came up under, and he has a great respect for Anthony and Lamont Peterson. So guess what he did? His first fight in with Gervonta Tank Davis's promotions by himself, and it was in Washington D.C. at the Capital One Arena. Now he's from Baltimore, so he's just outside of the DMV area. Okay, and shout out to my brother for explaining this to me. My brother Buster Monte, man, he gave me this great information. He educated me on the situation where I just simply I was confused. Okay, so he helped me out with this situation, right? And he let it be known that Javonte Tank Davis is not from my brother Kenneth Buster Move. He let me know that Javonte Tank Davis is not from the DMV. He's from Baltimore. Okay, because in one of my videos I said Javonte Tank Davis is from the DMV area. But he explained to me the demographics of the DMV and Baltimore, so on and so forth. So he explained to me. Salute to my brother Kenneth Buster Move, and go support my brother Kenneth Buster Move, man. His establishment, shouts out to him, man. He doing big things. So salute to my brother Kenneth, man. I appreciate you, King. So he explained it to me, right? And with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis is outside the DMV area, but he's from Baltimore, right? This fight took place in Washington, D.C. And, with that said, the Peterson brothers are from Washington, D.C., like Mr. Gary Russell Jr., who is a rival and wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. He was the longest reigning champion within the sport of boxing. Mr. Gary Russell Jr., he was actually one that was in an altercation at the fight with Hector Garcia. But nonetheless, Gervonta Tank Davis, he put on the Peterson brothers, whom, he came up under, right? So he returned the favor for whatever they may have helped him with coming up through the ranking systems. He returned the favor, and Gervonta Tank Davis put the Peterson brothers on the card. Now, Anthony Peterson, he had a legal situation that saw him removed from the card, but Lamont Peterson fought on the card. He got stopped in the fight, but he was able to fight on the card. So, Gervonta Tank Davis is doing big things. So the fact that Gervonta Tank Davis is putting on Mia Ellis, okay, he's going to put on Mia Ellis. She's going to fight on the undercard. It's confirmation, as I told you guys, that you're going to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia April 15th, okay? I was told by one of the most important sources that's dealing with this entire situation that the fight is ready to be announced. They're just trying to, secure and square away some other business that they have going on, and then the fight officially will be announced. With that said, this is a huge fight. Gervonta Tank Davis is a superstar. He's done the biggest gates, at the Barclays Center, May 28th, at the Barclays Center against Rolando Rolly Romero. Then he did the biggest live gate at the Capital One Arena for a boxing event against Hector Garcia. These guys are relatively unknown to the casual boxing fans, but yet Gervonta Tank Davis's star status, is reaching new heights. So you factor that in with the fact that Ryan Garcia has some serious star status himself. Now, Ryan Garcia, he's not that accomplished within the sport of boxing per se. Okay, he hasn't fought or won the world title. He's known for his social media following, his brand, and his endorsements. He's endorsed by the NFL, Gatorade, NBA. Players endorse him. 9 million social media followers on Instagram alone. So that's what Ryan Garcia is known for, being being an Oscar De La Hoya 2.0. Now, many people feel like this fight is going to take a little bit of a hit because a big part of the promotion initially was the fact that Gervonta Tank Davis is with Floyd Mayweather, Ryan Garcia is with Oscar De La Hoya, and they had their own rivalry, which was the biggest fight in boxing history at the time. It took place back in 2007. But since then, Floyd Mayweather has went on to break the record 10 times over. Okay, I still think it's going to be a huge fight. It's a huge event, and I can't wait to see how everything unfolds and plays out. But like I told you guys, the fight is going to happen. It's going to be announced. Ryan Garcia is not avoiding Gervonta Tank Davis, and neither is Gervonta Tank Davis avoiding Ryan Garcia. So with that said, you're going to see the fight. Kenny Ellis announces that his daughter, Mia Ellis, will be on the undercard, which lets you know that they are just squaring away the undercard and setting everything up to be officially announced, as I told you guys. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. You already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Peace.
Garcia Bumgarner, you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.